What's up, YouTube? I'm late as hell. Gobble gobble, bitches. Sergio Martinez Paul Williams aftermath. Whew. Can you say motherfucker was asleep before he hit the ground? That shit scared me, honestly, man. I was scared. I'm not a Paul fan, but that scared me because the motherfucker was, I mean, you know how you see like on movies and shit where people get knocked out cold, but they're acting? Like, he was literally out. He was out. His eyes were open. You know, the cliche, you know, the lights are on, but no one's home. No one was there. He was just out. And it was an excellent punch. I mean, he fought a great strategy, in my opinion. I seen what he was doing in the first round. Staying close, smothering Paul Williams. Paul Williams doesn't have a good inside game. And when he shoots his shot inside, which what he was doing against Margarita, I really don't think he has. I think Williams' powers comes from his leverage, but when he fights close, he has to kind of smack. His punches smack. They don't have power on him, and that's what Sergio did. He kept him close. People say it was a luck punch. I hate people that are not boxing fans, man. We got a lot of pretending ass motherfuckers on here who don't know shit about the sport, who don't watch it like that, and they want to give their comment and their input. Watch the second round. He landed that same shot 3 times flush. The third time, he just put a little bit more pop on it because I think he realized he keep getting caught with it. So next time I catch him open for it, I'm gonna put some pop on it. You know, I'm gonna put something into that punch. And if you watch just watch Sergio's reaction to when he lands. Watch his reaction as he walks away. He almost as if he knew he's out. When he connected, you know how some fighters say they can tell when they connect that it was a good one, just like basketball players when they leave their hand, they can just sense that's going in. It left too good. I honestly believe that's what it was. When he connected, he didn't even look back. He kind of walked away like I know he hurt, you know. But it was crazy. You notice the ref was still counting. What the fuck are you counting for? This motherfucker brain dead. He comatose. He's sitting there, eyes open, and his brain is fucking, you know, doing a stanky lid inside his head. Why the fuck you counting, stupid ass ref? I take $10,000 from your ass. However much money you got paid for doing that dumb shit. You don't count when a motherfucker ass is out. That's stupid. What else? I felt like Sergio had to do that because I felt like they was going to try to steal it from him again. Because I'm listening to the comments and Manuel Stewart. You ever notice boxing fans that you could be watching the same fight as the commentators and sometimes it seems like they're inside your head. They agree with everything you're saying. But then sometimes it just seems like you guys are watching 2 totally different fights. That's what I got that day when I watched the fight. It felt like I thought Sergio was winning both rounds and he was doing good. But I don't think Sergio can keep this up. Sergio's getting caught. And I'm like, are we watching 2 different fights or some shit? It's like an alternate universe. I'm watching a fight where Sergio was losing and you're watching a fight. I'm watching where he's winning and you watching where he's losing. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. But I feel like he had to do that. It was called for. I always felt, and I got heat for this, Paul Williams doesn't have a good chin. I noticed it when he fought him the first time. Yeah, they knocked each other both down, but when he knocked Sergio down, it was more so due to Sergio being off balance. And when Sergio knocked him down, it was due to Paul Williams actually being hurt. If you watch how he fell at the end of the round, his body fell. He was hurt. Not as hurt as this time, but he was hurt. Just stylistically how he fights. He's a train wreck. He's an accident waiting to happen. He doesn't have any defense. He tries to overwhelm fighters, and he tries to basically go in there and stay in the pocket too long with no skills. You can't stand up. People don't realize unless you have very fast speed and reflexes and a good offense like Manny, you can't stay in the pocket unless you have defensive skills, blocking, slipping, countering like Floyd. You can't stay in the pocket like that. And that's what he tried to do. And he don't have neither one. So where does Paul Williams go from here? Good ass question. Now I hear this people are telling him he needs to go back to welterweight, which in reality, I think, my opinion of Paul Williams is he's been fighting bums for the most part. He's been picking his fights, fighting welterweights that are naturally 5'8", 5'6", 5'9". You know, a tall welterweight is like Shane Mosley is like a tall welterweight. Shane Mosley, Margarita, they were like tall welterweights. You're 6'3", fighting these smaller guys. So you have the clear advantage. You don't have to worry about, you know, their power or whatever. I don't know what's up with him. I think it's going to be very interesting to see where does he go from here. But in change of events, Sergio made an announcement a couple of days ago that I thought was very intriguing. You know who is not fighting, so we don't even need to mention him. Fuck him. But watch how many comments I get on him. And Sergio made a comment, and he basically said that he'd knock out you know who, or maybe decision. And they asked him about Manny Pacquiao, and he said he'd destroy him. And he basically put out a challenge. He said, I'll fight Manny Pacquiao at 154 pounds. I'll actually have to kill myself to get to that weight. He can come in the fight at whatever weight he wants to. I'll put my middleweight title on the line. He puts my title that he didn't win, might I add, junior middleweight title on the line. And we fight. I'll fight at a catchweight. And Manny Pacquiao and his crew quickly responded, no, he'll only fight a Sergio at 147. So I find that kind of strange. To me, that's an excellent opportunity. That's a fight. Put it like this: if I was Pacquiao, I would be eyeing that fight. If the you know who fight can never happen, you know, because you know who is fucking up in the streets, thinking he thug life and shit, and living out his damn San Andreas, you know, motherfucking fantasies, Grand Theft Auto and shit. I would be eyeing the Sergio fight, because if I was Manny, I would be trying to end my career there. I would take him up on his challenge. And whether win or lose, if you lose, people are going to still love you, man. You fucking worship like Elvis or God in that country. And if you win, nobody can dispute the fact that you are the legitimate junior middleweight champion, legitimate middleweight champion, lineal champion. You hold 3 titles in 3 different weight classes at the exact same time. Nobody can take that away from you, and you can end on a high note like that. And that would be great for boxing. But me and you and everybody knows Manny doesn't fight fast fighters, especially not counterpunchers, so that fight will never happen, ever. I don't think he'd do it at 150. So whatever. I just say basically that's what's up. I'm glad Sergio won. I was rooting for him. Not a Paul Williams fan. I think he sucks. I don't see the Punisher in him. I just seen him fighting a lot of smaller guys back in the day. All right, peace.